good, gang? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Phil. Today we're going to be installing the new subwoofer and aftermarket amp into the M3 today. So I'm going to be bringing the M3 to my boy LaShawn. He works at Best Buy and he was telling me he knows how to do it. So we're going to try to get that done today, see if we can get a little boom bass in this thing. And then from there we're going to figure out what else we got on the agenda. But for now, my main goal is to get the bass in the car today. And I also bought yellow DRLs for this car. It's right here. I saw Delon, when I went to his shop the other day, he had one on his M3. So I went and ordered mine off of Amazon. He sent me the link to it. So we're gonna see how good of a quality this is. I don't know if I'm gonna do it today or if I'm gonna do it tomorrow, depending on how long it takes for my boy LaShawn to wire up this amp. So yeah, new DRLs for the car. I think yellow might look crazy on here, man. I think it might go pretty hard. So yeah, we're gonna try and see that out. Right now the DRLs are like just regular LEDs. So once we do that, it might bring a nice little look to the car, give it a nice little aggressive I guess facelift, and see how, you know, we like it. If not, just switch it back. So yeah, let's get the day started. Right now the car's warming up. I have no gas in this car because if you guys remember from the last time I drove it, I told you I didn't have no gas and I didn't feel like putting gas in it. So we're gonna put gas in the car today. So right here he's pulling all the wires from the back over there, and then he's gonna tap it into these 2 or 4 wires here. So I'll give you guys a better breakdown in a second, but I'm gonna let him do his job first and then we can go over everything. And then some of the wiring is right here. That wire there is gonna go to this, and then we have the amplifier and all that stuff right here. And then remember the power kit we went to go pick up. So whole bunch of wiring. And the good thing for BMW is everything's in the back, like the battery and all that stuff, so you don't have to do all that extra wiring to the front. Alright gang, so your boy officially installed the subwoofers and everything like that. Honestly, I didn't really get too much to record, but I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what he did when I get to parking the M3 and everything like that. But yeah, the car sounds pretty good. Like the system sounds pretty good. I actually ended up ordering a new subwoofer because the one that I got from JR, it didn't hit as hard. So we ended up ordering a new one. He gave it to me at a price match, and then yeah, so I'm just waiting for that to get here. It's supposed to get delivered to my house on the 21st. But now your boy has officially put a system in his car, man. We here with the M. We're gonna try to put these yellow halos in, or DRLs, and see. You know what I'm saying? The system is in the car too. I'm gonna show you guys. So right now I got 2 subwoofers that's in here, but they're not, only one is working. So the one that's right here, this one there is the one that's on. This one is the one that I just ordered, like for a new sub box for it. Not a sub, but a new subwoofer for. It's a comp. But this one was blown, but my boy just gave it to me, so all I gotta do is wait for the new one to get here, put this in that box. But this one doesn't hit as hard. So he told me this one hits a lot harder, so we're gonna get that one. And yeah, and then everything is like routed and wired. These were the amps that JR had gave me. This one didn't power on, so that means this one is no good. And this one, it was missing a screw in it. So I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just get a new amp, and that's what I ended up doing. And then we routed the LC1 over there, but I might have to move it because this isn't allowing it to like fall back. But so they're pretty simple to get to. It's at the top here. You know what I'm saying? You just pull it through here and then you're able to pop this out. So this is the LED that was in there right now, and then we're gonna toss in the yellow ones and see how that looks. Sheesh. That thing look mean. Yeah, I like it, I like it, I like it. Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you guys the trunk real quick. Actually pretty simple. Basically what he did was he tapped into the blue and white wires and then the red and yellow wires. They're both intertwined into each other, so that's how you'll know. So it's the yellow and red, and it's the blue, I want to say it's blue and brown. Yeah, these two wires here, he tapped into those through the wiring, little wiring gauge that he had. I don't know where he got it from. And then he tapped it into here, which is the LC1, which is you know, the converter, so that way you can convert that speaker wire into this and then into the amp. And then, you know, wiring the amp up is like how you do any other. You ground it, you power it, you run the remote wire. And then he ran power from off of here underneath this whole entire thing and went straight to the battery. So you guys can see, so this is the LC1. He ran the wires that came with it, you know, into this little piece here, which will come with like flathead screwdrivers. And then there's like a bigger wiring harness that he used that you would have to run for yourself, which has like power and ground and everything in it. And then from there, like I said, he just ran everything from underneath and straights it over. But I might have to move this and put it somewhere else, but I'm not gonna do that today because I'm not really trying to mess with it right now. Yeah, bro, that yellow looks fire, bro. At nighttime, it's gonna look even crazier. Alright, gang, so the new speaker is finally here. Well, this new subwoofer is finally here. We're gonna open it up and get to bass booming. First things first, we're gonna take out the old sub that's in here. So now the new Comp R is in here. Let's see how this bad boy sound. We're gonna lock it up and see. What is good, guys? So I'm off the GoPro right now. About to take the M3 back to my boy's shop because he's gonna rewire it in a different spot. I think he's gonna rewire it to the stock subwoofers lines and wires, so that way the bass get hit a little bit harder. So we're gonna pull back over there. Maybe I'll stop by DeLon's, and this will give me the chance to see the car with the yellow lights at night. So that should be pretty fire. You guys probably won't be able to hear the bass, but yo, the yellow on the black with the red, oh my god, this car looks amazing, bro. Oh, but the bass sounds crazy now. My boy just adjusted it, so now the bass is hitting so much harder. So instead of it being wired to the speaker wire, he wired it to the bass wire. They're like a lot thicker wire. I could show you guys. Let me see if I could see it if I go in the trunk. It might not work. So you guys can see it's wired to the brown and yellow, the red and white, another red and gray, I believe, yeah. But it's the thicker wires that's down here, and he wired it to that from off of that wire loom. So I'm not really sure where exactly he got that wire from, but they normally use it for like chucheros, if I'm saying that correctly. It's like a wire with like 4 wires in it, and he used that to wire from the amp that's here, which is these wires down here, the thicker ones. So he has it to this greenish one that's right here. Like I said, the red and yellow, I mean the brown and yellow, the red and white, and then there's a red and gray. He has it wired to those. And then it's wired to the actual LC1 system. But this bass is crazy, so I'm gonna have to turn it down just a little bit, bro. I'm gonna go in the back seat and turn it down just a little bit. So I'm running this little kicker amp right here that my boy got for me through Best Buy. So I'm just gonna adjust some of this stuff so that way it's not like obnoxiously loud, because right now that shit is kicking, bro. So maybe I'll put this like halfway, and then the bass booster, I'll probably put it like a little under halfway, and now we should be good, because right now that shit was like turned up, because before I had it kind of turned up because it wasn't really hitting that hard, but now it's hitting hard. I also got this too, the Clarion like equalizer. So maybe I could use like wire that up eventually and put that to the front. That way I could have somewhere, you know, to adjust the levels and stuff like that. Alright guys, your boy's heading on home now. I just damn near smacked the hardest pothole you could ever see in life, bro. Bruh, I hope I ain't messed my wheel up even more. Well, now the driver's side. Tried to dodge that shit, but I still ended up going in there. And something up there is rattling and it's making me mad. But boy, it's cold as hell outside right now. It's 30 degrees. But yeah, guys, system is bumping. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of hard to obviously like show you guys how loud the system is, because the songs that I would normally listen to, I'm gonna get copyrighted for. So I'm just gonna call it here. But you guys see it, man. System's installed. M3 has a more vibe to it now. You know what I'm saying? Nice little bass added. Might add another, maybe add a chuchero or something like that to the system. So that way, you know what I'm saying, we could get a little bit better vocals in here. Because now the bass is really loud. But now we need the volume to be louder. I don't know who Easy Pass I got, man. Ain't going nowhere. That shit was making all that noise, ain't going nowhere. Mazda didn't want no smoke. Get out of here. I definitely tried to catch his ass, but it's traffic on here right here, and I'm not really like too crazy into bobbing and weaving out of traffic. I don't know about for you guys, but that's just not really my thing. But I definitely could have caught and passed his ass, because I caught up to him, I just didn't pass him until I got in the tunnel.